Don't forget to subscribe for more reviews. Please also like. Thank you.
Mais oui, me plaisez-vous? Mais oui, me plaisez-vous? Spencer, where the hell are we now? Ah! Ah! The white screen was better than this. Ah! Hello everyone, this is Tom, and today we shall be taking a look at the knockoff version of Masterpiece Lambor. Here is Masterpiece Lambor. As you can see, he comes with an almost Masterpiece box. It is your standard looking, it's got the pictures on it, it's got, you know, the minus Masterpiece stuff, Lambor, no transformer symbol. Instead of MP, it's CP, Lambor stuff. No Transformers Masterpiece, and yet he still has the Autobot symbol, and it's Takasa Tony instead of Takara Tommy. Okay, here's the figure. He doesn't look bad. He has some issues, which I'll go into here in a minute. He comes with these 4 little pieces, 2 little pile drivers here, and these 2 little chromed out things. You get your collector's card and you get your instructions. Okay, so give me just a minute and I'll transform him into car mode and we will take a quick little look at him. Okay, so I'm back, and here we have Lambor. KO version, remember. 2 weapons, weapon storage. This goes in there, like that. This slot will go into that hole, or that port will go into that slot, however the hell that works. This thing goes in there. Usually. It fits. It moves up, it moves down, it goes out, it goes away. Okay, so putting this, it took me about 10 minutes to put this thing back together. And let me tell you, it's not as put together as when I pulled it out of the clamshell. Let me just tell you. It doesn't really roll very well. This panel will not go back in. Okay. Just so everyone understands what's going on. Okay, so to transform the thing, first thing you do is you pull the wheels up. The wheels that don't really roll all that well. The detail's not the best ever was on the wheels, but again, KO, understand what you're getting. Pull out the arms like this. Pull out the arms. Throw that arm to the side. Yes, I said throw that arm to the side. Okay. Disconnect here. Bring the chest down. About that far apparently, because that's all I'm going to get at the moment. There we go. Okay, bring his head up. Separate legs. Pull panels down, separate spoiler, undo this, pull this down. Let me see if I can remember how to do this. I've only done this once. let me see here. This panel, there's a little bitty panel on both sides, right in here that you got to flip up like that. There's a little tab right here. I think you can see it. Goes in a little groove right here. Okay, so you've got to get your thingies here out of the way. You always have to get your thingy out of the way. This little groove right there goes in there. This part that says caniche or whatever it is comes down, folds it right there. This piece goes around, foot comes out like that, heel spur goes out, and this little bitty bit right here comes down, and that fills in a leg. That's a leg. Okay, so real quick, same thing over here. This panel comes up, and this panel on this one is not really good. Okay, so it comes down, and as you see, it doesn't really want to tab in at all. It's not toleranced well, but again, KO, get what you get. So comes around, goes in, comes back that way, comes down, pull out foot, pull out heel spur, watch it go back in, come back out, force it into place, watch it go back in, force it into place, cuss a little bit. Okay. Alright, leg all done. And he's got 2 legs. Yay, he's got 2 legs. I guess he'd look funny if he only had 1 leg. Although I have to point out, he does only have one arm. So, yay for 1 arms. Alright. Now, let's see if we can do this. Lord help me. Alright, so this comes in, these little panels right here, they detach and they fold in. Okay, now you don't have clearance here to bring this backpack all the way back like I would like. I kept trying to figure out how to get this backpack, this section right here, underneath this bar right here. And you just don't have the clearance. So there's no way of doing it. Alright. This section right here is on a dumbbell hinge. You bring it down, and maybe that's crotch plate. Bring it down and bring this forward. And if you notice, there's a connection right here that comes together. You've got a lip right here which goes into a little bitty slot right here underneath his bumper, which none of you can probably see. It's right there. I have shaved this down because it was way too big to get in there. Can anybody see that? I hope so. To go in there. So I had to shave it down, and even then, it's not happy. And you got to make sure your wheels are lined up properly, because if your wheels aren't lined up properly, there's little slots for the wheels, and if your wheels aren't lined up properly, well, then your whole night's just messed up. But if you push on it just right, you might be able to find the hole. Maybe. If you're lucky. Don't care how much experience you got, if you get it just right, you might be able to find it. There's that. Can we get it in there? Can we get it in there? Yeah, but we're not going to get it to stay. There it is. Okay. So it's there. Nobody breathe. Okay. So, it's there. Bring up the backpack. Take your arms. Pull them out. Or arm, rather. Rotate it on the hinge. Pull it down. Open up the slot. Pull out fist. Close slot. Angle arm however you like. Rotate arm. Set figure aside. Make sure you... Oh! Somebody breathed. Alright. Don't breathe. Take other arm. Open slot. Open fist. Close. Rotate. Rotate. Single cast hand on a pin, which is fine. Works just fine. Okay, now rotate shoulder up. Reinsert arm on pin. Boop. Just like that. Make sure you don't intend to move arm. And here he is. Now, weapons-wise, shoulder cannon goes in just fine. He will not hold his weapon. He will not hold his weapon against any type of shake test. He's got the standard Masterpiece arm drop. He's got the tabs for it, and it'll go there. And if you, I say he won't hold it. If you don't bother him, he'll hold it. But if you try to shake him or do anything with him, I mean, it's not going to stay there. I haven't actually tried to have him hold it in this broken arm. Actually, I'm kind of afraid to, because my thought is, well, he's not going to hold it in that arm anyway. Alright, never mind. Disregard that. America. Alright, so we'll put this back in here so he can't hold it. Well, actually, tell you what. Why don't we figure out how to do the pile drivers real quick. Let's see here. Fold this back in. Fold that back up. Fold that back in. Drop your figure. Actually, what are we doing on this one? You know, actually having an arm detached might just be a blessing in disguise. Let's see here. Pile driver goes on. Like that. Boom! He's got a pile driver. Alright. This thing, I don't know what the hell it is, but you know what? It goes on just like that. Yay! Might be able to pick my nose with that or something. Who the hell knows? Okay, so here is your Masterpiece, not Lambor. And that whole Masterpiece thing was sort of a joke. I know it fell flat. I'm sorry. But you get what you get. You don't throw a fit, as my little girl's babysitter used to say. Okay, so there is Masterpiece, or KO Lambor. He's looking up into the sky. Real quick scale comparison. Here he is with pipes. Ah! Everything's just falling apart on me. Get off! Get off! Don't you do that on me. Quit. There he is with pipes. Here he is with General Optimus, and he's General Optimus size. What, you thought I was going to show General Optimus without a shockwave cannon? How dare you? There he is with the shockwave cannon. I love that. I wonder. No, of course not. He's too much of a wussy to be able to hold the shockwave cannon. I wonder. No, he couldn't even hold it that way. Of course he couldn't. Only General Optimus can hold the shockwave cannon. Because he's General Optimus! Of course. And here he is with the Legion-sized Starscream. So, there you go. There's not Masterpiece Lambor in all of his not glory. As he looks up to the sky and says, "Why was I made? Why wasn't I made properly?" Yeah, brother, I know. KOs are made, as far as I can tell, they're made the same factory that Masterpiece figures are made in, and as far as I can tell, having worked in a factory, these are probably the rejects from the line. Because the quality's not there, but the engineering is still there. So, that's all I can figure out. Alright, that's Tom. That's what you get. Enjoy it. And all that other good stuff. Okay, bye. Oh, Beefy, one thing. I really want to blow this thing up with a firecracker, but I'm not going to. So instead, brother, this is for you. Just for you, Beefy. And of course, the burning question on everyone's mind is, how does he scale with Metroplex? Here we got Lambor. He's being held by Metroplex. He's all like, "Hey, what happened to my arm? Where did it go?" Rickgar's all like, "Hey, brother, I got a place for you. I got a place for you in my organization." Metroplex is all like, "I gotta kill you all." And here's your size comparison again with pipes. Just so you could see where KO Lambor fits in. Just so you know. Okay. I know I promised that I wouldn't blow it up with a firecracker, but I never promised I wouldn't throw it in the washing machine. Yes, it really happened.
Thank you for watching my Papa's channel. Please subscribe and like. Thank you.